What up, y'all? This is Zircon signing back into Trick and Treat. So, in the last episode, we saved a kitten that turned out to be a little girl, or perhaps the witch that we've been searching for all this time. We had the choice to killing her, but I couldn't bring myself, with me and my too good of a heart, probably too good for my own good. And we decided not to kill her, and then she pops up, and now here she is, and she's very fucking annoying, apparently. Yeah, well, according to this guy, I don't know. She blinks with curiosity before speaking. Does it hurt? The wound? She asked innocently. Yes. I was quick to respond with annoyance. I didn't need to say any more. Of course it hurts me, silly cat. She looks at me in silence for a few seconds until suddenly she approaches me without any shyness or fear. On second thought, how could a simple human such as me scare a cat that can turn into a person? Oh, show me your wound, said the girl once she stood right next to me. Her presence makes me nervous. This girl seemed to not know what a personal space is. As embarrassing as it sounds, I had never had a girl this close, if only it wasn't in this forest. I don't know why. I shouldn't trust her, but strangely, something tells me that she has no bad intentions. The girl is surrounded by a calm aura, something pure, unlike anything else in the forest. In the end, resigning myself with a sigh, I show her my arm with the bite. Immediately, the girl sets her sight on my wound. It will only take a moment. What? She said with complete confidence. Then she looks up into my eyes. Could you close your eyes?
Oh, what is happening here? Are you gonna give it a little smoochy, the wound a little smoochy smooch? Haha. She asks as she blushes slightly. Yeah, you are blushing very well. I am surprised to see that embarrassed face she has, even if it's just a little. And then I sigh, feeling something wasn't right, but there's nothing else I can do. Okay, I said, doing as she asked. I didn't know what to expect. For a moment I thought she would get naked or something like that. Ah, you wish. We all wish. But what kind of magic can work only when you have no clothes? I don't know, but my mind sure wanted to imagine that. Come on, Axel, keep your composure. Suddenly I feel something on my arm. Wet touch my wound. Oh, immediately I shudder. Wait, what are you doing? It's a stupid question because I knew well what she was doing. She was licking my wound. Oh, yeah. I kind of figured that one.
You idiot. Who said you could watch?
Was quick to respond the cat. With her cheeks red in embarrassment, her lips still close to my wound. She looked adorably troubled.
Don't you see that I'm just trying to heal you?
She then added in a bad mood, sorry. I said, blushing. Oh, we're blushing now, huh? Oh, okay. I thought you would do something more extraordinary. Now I'm not sure. Is she a girl who can transform into a cat, or a cat that can become a girl?
Sorry to disappoint you not being extraordinary enough, murmured the girl at the same time she gives me an annoyed look, red eyes shining with disgust. It is then that I realize that the pain has disappeared. With curiosity, I look where the wound was, only to discover that now there is no trace of it. For a couple of seconds, I stay silent, incredulous. I think that's how you saw it. It seems that your treatment worked, I finally said gratefully, still looking at the spot. But of course, I have experience healing myself, answered the girl, closing her eyes and inflating her chest to show her pride.
Well, I mean, if you can heal a wound but just by licking, there you go. Hey, no need for medicine, right?
I actually appreciated what she did, but I still wonder if she really had to lick it to cure me.
I understand, but who are you? There's an excellent question. Who are you?
The girl makes a small snort with curiosity after hearing my question. Then she tilts her head and closes her eyes, making a thoughtful face. It seems I have not represented myself.
Nor have we, actually, now that I think about it. Shouldn't we be the gentleman and introduce ourselves? That
That should be more polite.
She opens her eyes and gazes into mine. My name is Ashley.
Ashley? Okay.
So that's her name. I expected something more extravagant.
My name is Axel. By the way, have you ever been accused of witchcraft? Before I knew it, I asked that question. I guess it was rather rude from me, completely lacking in manners, but I must not forget for even a second that I am in this cursed forest. Ashley suddenly became silent. At plain sight, it was obvious she didn't take it well. She takes her time before responding.
Yes, but that was a long time ago.
Then she closes her eyes and exhales, emptying her lungs. She seemed to be recalling something painful. Just seeing her made me feel guilty. I'm sorry. It was not my intention to make you remember it, I said, slightly remorseful. No doubt to become accused of witchcraft must have been a horrible experience. Ashley closes her eyes and nods a couple of times.
It's okay. It's not like I'm gonna blame you. Curiosity seeing where we are.
Then she looks at me closely with curious eyes.
By the way, how do you know about me? Perhaps you are a sorcerer who has lived during these past centuries?
She asked, narrowing her eyes as if she was trying to see the inside of my mind. What kind of question is that? No, nothing like that, I answered at the moment. I'm just an ordinary person. I admitted boring, but she didn't need to know that. It's just that there are stories about witches in these forests. But as you can see, the stories are not very convincing, or else I wouldn't be here. I explained, trying to remove any doubt that Ashley may have. Again, she closes her eyes and nods.
I understand.
She pauses and looks me in the eyes.
It's because of those stupid myths that stupid humans come to this forest, just like you.
She then said, looking at me with rejection. Wait, what are you trying to say? We here to blame? I replied, feeling offended. Ashley suddenly looks at me and disgusted.
Oh man, are you an idiot? Yes, if you haven't come, my existence would be nice and peaceful instead of this chaos that is every year, she said, ending with a sigh of frustration. But you're the one who causes all of this. Oh man, we're already on a little bit of an argument here. I was quick to respond. I don't even bother to hide my anger. I can't believe what she says. How arrogant can she be? Ashley opens her eyes with wide surprise. Then she looks at me with annoyance in her red eyes. Do you not understand, stupid human?
Definitely, I don't like this girl. I am only trying to protect...
Oh, that's her. I am only trying to protect you.
Her words take me by surprise. Protect me from what? Something else that's hurting in these woods? Huh? I exclaimed incredulously. You attacked me and attacked my friends only to protect us?
Yes,
she simply replied. At the same time, she nods, filled with pride and confidence. Okay, I guess that's one way to put it. Okay, that's it. I'm getting out of here. I cannot believe how arrogant and self-centered this girl is. After everything she did to me and my friends, I can't stand here any longer.
Wait.
I had only taken a few steps when I heard her calling me. She sounds really worried.
You don't understand the real danger you're in.
I stopped in my tracks as soon as I hear her. Real danger? I whispered, feeling some doubts. Suddenly a shiver. It doesn't look like she's lying.
Yes, I try to chase them away using illusions. Other times I hit them with my powers. And as a last resort, I scare them directly, as it was in your case.
Ashley, confused, blushing a little as if she felt embarrassed of remembering. And why do you do that? I asked, confused. Something isn't right here. Ashley stares at me with her red eyes.
If they continue with their curiosity, they will meet an evil entity that will take their lives.
What you say doesn't sound very convincing, I immediately interrupted. The only evil entity here is you. Ashley takes her head in denial, or shakes her head.
You are wrong. I am the good one.
Then she said, looking into my eyes with a pure innocence in hers. I could only laugh at the comment. It had to be a joke. After doing all that, you say you're good.
Don't laugh. I'm only trying to protect you,
replied Ashley, furious while waving her arms. She then crosses her arms and gives me an unpleased look. Do you expect me to believe that? I replied sarcastically. What she said made no sense, but somehow she seemed oddly convinced it was the truth. She was surely a bit wrong in the head.
But it's true. You have to believe me.
This time she sounds really worried about me. I actually feel a little sorry for her. Ashley then stays silent, looking at me with puppy eyes. Oh, puppy eyes? Oh, why? However, she soon recovers her proud attitude.
If you want, hold my hand. I won't harm you.
Oh! I wish I could. She suddenly says. I look carefully at her. She has a very arrogant face, as if it was a great honor to be able to touch her. You won't do anything strange? I asked, distrustful, but after seeing her again, I do not think she was lying. Ashley nods, full of confidence.
I promise you.
I stare at her for a few seconds, making sure there isn't a trap. Okay, but why do you want me to hold your hand? I ask at the same time I extend mine. Okay, so, alright. Ashley opens her eyes surprised after hearing my question. Then she stares at me with annoyance.
Are you stupid? Obviously to guide you out of the forest,
she said just as she takes my hand in one quick move. I then find myself being dragged by this strange girl. But this is the opposite way from where the melodious voice comes from. I said, looking back for a second. I felt really curious about who she was.
You ignore that voice. It charms men to make them her victims. Think of it as a siren.
Oh. Ashley explains in a bad mood, with her eyes always looking to the front. It seems she didn't get along well with whoever that person or entity was. Wouldn't you be the one who collects souls for fools? I asked without thinking. Well, so far all she did was actually scare us and bite us. Other than that, she doesn't really hurt us. I seriously need more experience when dealing with a girl. Well, no kidding. If only I were more popular. Ashley stops suddenly. She then turns at me, showing me a furious face. Oh, that's very furious.
You idiot. I already said I'm the good one.
For a moment I thought she was going to hit me on the head, but fortunately she stopped before doing so, or biting me again. Okay. I meekly respond as if I were a scolded child. But if you eat me, I will make sure to give you the worst indigestion in your life.
You idiot, I don't eat humans,
replied Ashley, ending with an arrogant snort. 3:11 a.m. Jeez, this is late at night. Can I go to bed? Seriously, several minutes had passed since I started to walk hand in hand with Ashley. At the beginning, I did not trust her at all, but the more time passed, the easier it was to believe her. I hadn't noticed before how comfortable her hand is, soft and pleasant to the touch. I blushed just thinking about it. Even if she was a witch, she's a girl too, right? Then I sigh. Come on, Axel. Composure. With every step, the curse of the forest seemed to weaken. The atmosphere was less oppressive every minute until finally I was able to forget about the unpleasant feeling. Before I noticed, the darkness has returned to normal, feeling only empty. The rotten smell also had disappeared without a trace. Wait, aren't we forgetting our friends? Wait, come on. Oh, man. Now I could really say I was in a common and ordinary forest, even boring. But I could not be more grateful for that. Just a little more to get out, so let's keep moving. Then I set my sight on the back of Ashley, watching her walk in silence. She was completely focused on that simple thing. If you're the witch from the legend, why are you helping me? I suddenly asked, not thinking twice before it. I was really intrigued by that. Ashley stops and turns, looking at me with an angry face. Idiot, do you really think that all witches are evil? She was right. The general image of witches is not good, but it's not as if stereotypes were truthful. Then she closes her eyes, making an annoyed face. It's true that I had supernatural powers, but I never used them to do harm. Ashley lowers her sight and pauses. Suddenly, she looks sad. My only sin was to be born in the time of the witch hunts. Oh man, then you are old. But damn, do you look fine. Okay. That's why I was condemned. That explains it well. I feel that I can trust she is good, but there's still one more question. And how did you end up becoming a cat? Ashley immediately blushes. She was so embarrassed that it was almost adorable. Almost. Well, before my execution, there was a cat watching in the distance. So I decided to transfer my soul to it. Oh, okay. She explained, avoiding looking into my eyes. Of course, we now share the body we have like a deal. The cat will be happy as long as it has something to eat and a place to sleep. I try to provide her with all those needs. In return, she lets me stay in her body. As she talks, she is blushing shyly. I see. I think it's a fair deal. I replied with a sincere smile. No wonder why she's been able to live for so long. Wait, what about the cat? The truth is that I found it a little funny. It turns out that she's both a girl and a cat. That answers some questions. Oh, so she's technically a Neko? Okay. Ashley closes her eyes and nods a couple of times. When she wants to, she can be very cute. Too bad that happens so rarely. Not saying more, Ashley continues walking to the exit. I like the music, by the way, that's happening. This time, I say in silence, all that remains for me is to escape from this place. Wait, our friends! Steven and Alfred, what happened to them? 3:15 a.m. We gotta go back. Well, here we are, Ashley said just a few minutes after we talked. She isn't lying. I can see the end of the forest in the distance. I had to contain my desire to scream with joy at the moment. There must be 2 other humans close here. Your friends? Go with them and return home. I hope that nobody else comes tonight. Ashley said, giving me a subtle farewell, but strangely she does not let go of my hand. She looks deep into my eyes. Amazed, I notice the gentleness that reflects on them. Can you make me a promise? She suddenly said with an honest voice. It was no joke. What is it? I asked, full of curiosity. I don't know what I could do for a witch, but after helping me to escape, I think that she deserves me to hear her request. End this legend. End it? She then murmured with an air of sadness. I can't understand why she asked for something like this. I want you to help me keep people away. The legend only attracts more people, as in your case. I need to kill it, replacing the supernatural danger with a human danger. A human danger? So you want to scare them with ordinary dangers as these are ferocious animals? Second thought, there is logic in what you asked. If you remove the element of magic and only leave the danger, then the force is not worth the risk? Ashley nods and looks into my eyes, blushing. Yes, exactly. Okay. That is a very nice look, by the way. I do like that. She said pleased. Okay. I'll do it. You can rely on me. I respond with determination. I wanted her to know how serious I was, that it was not a promise I would forget as soon as I got out of the forest. Thank you. She then closed her eyes momentarily and inflates her chest with pride. You aren't as stupid as I thought. I should have expected something like that. Hey, I told you not to talk ill of someone when they're in front of you, I complained angrily. This girl, simply will never change. After seeing my reaction, Ashley cannot help but laugh. I'm sorry. It's the first time I've seen her so happy. Well, I mean, you only did just meet her, so she's gotta laugh at least. That made me blush. Oh man, you are just blushing like crazy. Ashley looked unexpectedly adorable at that moment. My heart was nervously beating as if I was with a normal girl. Suddenly, she stares at me and gets so close at her. Her face is less than an inch from mine. Again, she demonstrates not knowing what personal space is. But this time, I don't know whether to be angry or thankful. Having her so close, a beautiful girl, makes me very nervous. This is farewell, she suddenly said. Oh, okay. She then brings her lips to my cheek and gives me a tender kiss. Oh, well, nice little smoochy smooch, huh? Okay. Oh man, that was... Everything becomes white at that moment. Everything loses its color. Everything is gone. Everything. Everything. 3:18 a.m. Okay. Well, we got ourselves a good smooch from the girl. Aw, there's the moon. And... I think I'm gonna go ahead and eat here, guys, okay? So... Yeah, so this seems like a good spot. I don't know exactly how long this game is, but... Alright, so won't be much longer, maybe. I don't know. Or maybe there's a whole lot more to the game than what's in front of us. But thank you for watching, guys, and if you liked this video, press that like button like you mean it, and I'll see y'all in the next video. This is Zircon, signing out. Bye!